We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Cory Kephart Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head swimming coach Cory Kephart. And Cory, you guys opened MAC play last time out with a split against Frostburg and West Virginia Wesleyan. Talk about the conference opener and what you saw from your teams.
Well, we had seen most of the teams in the conference the week before down at West Virginia. Frostburg, not being a West Virginia school, obviously was not there. So we knew coming in they were they were last year's men's and women's champions, and they went under some coaching changes and everything else, but still have a very competitive team. And I think we raced them well. We did some different events, got some matchups, got some races that we wanted to see, tried some people and some different things. Some that worked, some didn't, and I think some of the kids that might be watching this will know which ones I'm talking about there or whatever. But right now with such a young team, it's a matter of trying to find out what we have solid, what we have that we might be able to do to pick up, change some lineups around, and really what we don't have also. So we're always learning on that in these dual meets, and really looking forward to mid-season and then February. So we'll just use these meets as a great way to swim some people that we're familiar with and try to learn some things about the team.
And it was a big weekend for the program as a whole. You get both MAC Swimmers of the Week, Jay Miller on the women's side, you and MacLeod on the men's side. Talk about those two and what that means to your program to have those two awards.
Well, I mean, really didn't know what we would have coming in with Ewan. I knew he had a good sprint background, but just everything he's been entered in this year, we haven't put him up over 100 yards in anything yet, but when we do that, I think he's going to handle that pretty well also. But just his sprinting right now is just very good. Great underwaters coming from as a European swimmer or whatever over in Great Britain, doing more long course than what we're used to here. Just great underwaters, good speed, and really been excelling at those 150 distances right now.
And looking at MacLeod, obviously he had the two top 10 times in program history, 7th in the 100 back, 10th in the 100 butterfly. Talk about what he was able to do that made him so successful.
Well, I mean, I think just that little bit of background into the sprinting, just hits the water. Doesn't matter what lane he's in, who he's swimming next to or whatever. He just went out and got up and competed and raced, and that's really what we look at. And I didn't touch on Jade from that first question, but Jade swam off events, and she swam some freestyle that she definitely doesn't like to do, but came back and got us a big win in the 200 breast and a lifetime best time. I think mainly because she might have been a little mad at me for doing freestyle earlier, but and then she had a good IM time too. So we're going to try the longer IM here on Wednesday, and she'll be in that. So. Just both of them, just getting up, racing, and competing, being positive in whatever they're being put in.
And having a strong swimmer like Jade who can do those off events and still excel, what does that mean to you as a coach to have someone who's willing to do that?
It definitely helps, and it definitely not only helps, as far as a win-loss type of thing, but also, helps out whenever I ask other people to do some other things. If you're a senior captain that's been here and has been through the ups and downs and everything else, is willing to, do some things different to help the team out, then there's no reason why, a new swimmer or a transfer student or someone like that shouldn't come in and have that same type of attitude.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head swimming coach Cory Kephart. And Cory, a big week for you guys. You're home for both your meets. You have the tri-meet here on Wednesday and then another home meet on Saturday. What's it going to mean to your teams to get back in the pool?
Well, right now we're getting a lot of equipment issues worked out here for our home pool, so hopefully that will, take care of itself and take a little stress off. But, coming in, with these are two non-conference type of things. We do swim Salem on a regular basis. Washington Jefferson we swam last year as a non-conference opponent also. So just getting in here, getting in front of some of, hopefully our home fans, some students show up and some other people there. Just getting a little bit of that excitement in there. You know, sometimes the rugby team comes over and cheers us on and really gets the crowd up and going. So we just want to get back at home in front of our, people that, know us here and put on a good show.
And looking at this first meet, obviously the tri-meet with W&J and Salem, talk about these two teams and kind of your matchups.
Well, the matchups are kind of weird at this point. The three coaches, we agreed to do some of the longer events this weekend, so you'll see some events that we don't swim every day. We'll be swimming the mile and the 400 IM and an 800 free relay this weekend, which are usually events that are just reserved for the conference meet or mid-season type times. But we just all figured that any chance to get up and put a time up early, once again part of that process of just seeing what we have, what we don't have. So it actually fell pretty good. Gabby's going to get a mile in before she runs cross country in 2 weeks or whatever. That might give us some leeway down the road to do some things differently than what we did last year to hopefully prepare her for that conference 1650 as well.
And finally, what are you looking for from your teams in these home meets, being in their home pool? What are some of the things you're looking for as coach?
Enthusiasm. I mean, when you have enthusiasm, good things happen. We're with a tri-meet. We're usually limited on the amount of people we can have scoring and in the position to score. So just keeping your head high if you're swimming an exhibition event or maybe something a little bit different. Just being enthusiastic about it, getting behind your teammates, getting behind supporting them, support yourself, and just really keep the spirits high and get through. It's going to be, week after week. We'll follow up Saturday's meet with another meet the following Saturday, and then I think one more before we finally get a weekend off. So it's going to be a busy, 4 or 5 week stretch here, and just got to keep that enthusiasm up and keep the spirits high.
Thanks, Cory. Good luck this week. Can't wait to see you out there.
Take care.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.